This is a single mother. She gave birth to a baby boy when she was only 17 years old. Being so young and alone, she had no one else to rely on but herself. With her parents nowhere to be seen, this mother worked tirelessly to provide for her child, and her efforts didn't go unnoticed. When her son grew up and realized how far his mother had gone for him, he did something beautiful for her. But more about that later. The road wasn't easy. After getting pregnant, her family showed her no support, leaving her with little choice but to drop out of school and fend for herself. Despite the numerous challenges that lay ahead, she was determined to create a better life for her and her unborn child. Her son, born prematurely at just 28 weeks, weighed a mere 11 pounds and had to stay in the hospital for an entire month before being able to come home. The proud mother named him Jaheim, a name that symbolizes strength and beauty. And from the moment he was brought home, he became her whole world. As a single mother, she juggled multiple jobs, working as a cleaner, a waitress, and even as a cook at a local restaurant. No job was too menial for her. She was ready to do it all to ensure that Jahid had everything he needed: food on the table, clothes on his back, and most importantly, love and care. It was tough, but seeing Jahid grow healthy and happy gave her the strength to keep going. Her sacrifices didn't stop there. Even though she couldn't read or write, she knew education was crucial for Jaheim's future. So she took night classes to earn her GED. Watching his mother study diligently, Jaheim developed a love for learning that would shape his future. As he grew older, he excelled in school, making his mother incredibly proud. He was a bright, curious kid who always asked questions and was eager to learn. She noticed that Jaheim was different from other kids. He had a natural curiosity and a thirst for knowledge that she had never seen before. While other kids were satisfied with what they learned in school, Jaheim wanted to know more. He would come home from school and ask her mother questions about everything under the sun. At first, she would fumble with the answers, but she encouraged him to keep asking and to never stop seeking knowledge. Their small house was filled with books that Jaheim would read over and over again. Every night before bed, she would read to him from whatever book he had chosen for the day. Sometimes it was about outer space, sometimes it was about animals or history. She didn't mind. She loved the fact that he loved to read. She knew that one day he would accomplish great things. But it wasn't just about satisfying his curiosity. For her, reading together was a special bonding experience. It was a time when the two of them could escape into different worlds and explore new ideas together. It was also a time when she could see how much her son had grown and how well he was developing. As Jaheim grew older, his reading skills improved dramatically. He went from sounding out the words to reading fluently and with expression. She would listen to him read and be amazed at how much he had learned. It made her so proud to see how far he had come since those early days when she was reading to him as a toddler. It wasn't always easy. There were times when Jaheim struggled with certain words or concepts, but he never gave up, and she was always there to help him when he needed it. She would sit down with him, explain the concepts to him, and help him practice reading the difficult words. Sometimes it took a while to figure things out, but Jaheim was always persistent, and eventually he would master the skill. In return, Jaheim would give his mom big hugs and tell her how much he appreciated her help. It was a beautiful thing to see, the bond between a mother and son, the love and support they had for each other. When he entered high school, Jaheim began to excel in his studies. He joined the debate team and started volunteering at the local library. His passion for learning only grew stronger with time. On the other hand, his mother continued working hard, saving money for his college education. She might not have had a formal education herself, but she knew that Jaheim's future lay in his ability to read and write. As the years passed, Jaden grew into a fine young man. He graduated from high school with honors and was accepted into several prestigious universities. But she knew her son was capable of even greater things. She wanted him to follow his dreams and reach for the stars. After graduating from university, Jaheim got a job at a publishing house, editing books and writing articles. He traveled the world, meeting new people and experiencing different cultures. Through it all, he never forgot the woman who had made his success possible, his mother. One day, Jaheim decided to honor his mother by building her a library. He wanted to give back to the woman who had given him so much. The library was a huge success. It became a place where children could come and explore the joy of reading. They could borrow books and take them home to read with their families, just like Jaheim used to do with his mom. When she first saw the library, she was in tears. She couldn't believe that her son had done this for her. It was such a beautiful tribute to their shared love of reading, and it was a way to give back to the community that had supported them through tough times. The library became a source of pride for the town, a place where people of all ages could come together and celebrate the power of knowledge. Jaden watched as children ran through the library, their eyes sparkling with excitement as they discovered new stories and adventures between the pages of the books. He knew that his mother would have been proud of what he had done. On the day of the library's grand opening, Jaheim organized a special event. He invited his mother and other community members to come and celebrate. As he stood in front of the crowd, Jaheim's heart swelled with love and gratitude for his mother. He knew that none of his accomplishments would have been possible without her sacrifices and unwavering support. He began by thanking his mother for everything she had done for him. He told the crowd about the struggles they had faced, the long hours she had worked, and the sacrifices she had made to give him a better life. Then he spoke about the importance of literacy and how it had changed his life. He emphasized that everyone should have access to books and the opportunity to learn. With that, Jaheim officially opened the library to the public. The crowd cheered and many people lined up to be the first to explore the shelves of books. As Jaheim watched the crowd enter the library, he felt a sense of fulfillment. He had honored his mother's legacy and given back to the community. That day was truly special. Not only did Jaheim get to celebrate the opening of the library, but he also got to spend time with his mother and other loved ones. After the event, they all went out for dinner to continue the celebration. Over dinner, Jaheim's mother told him how proud she was of the man he had become. She told him how much she appreciated everything he had done for her and for the community. Jaheim listened to his mother with a heavy heart, knowing that she had sacrificed so much for him. They talked about the early days when she was a young, single mother working hard to make ends meet. Jaheim realized that his mother had been through so much, but she had never complained or given up on him. Jaheim knew that his mother's sacrifices had shaped him into the man he was today. Without her love and support, he wouldn't have been able to achieve all that he had. That is why he was so determined to honor her and give back to her in any way he could. He had already given her the gift of education, paying for her to take night classes and earn her GED. But he knew that she deserved something more. She deserved to be proud of him, to know that her son had made something of himself. That's why he had built the library. He wanted to give back to the community and honor his mother's legacy. He knew that she had always loved reading to him when he was a child, and he wanted to create a place where other children could experience the same joy. But he knew that his mother would never ask him to do something so big for her, so he kept it a secret until the library was finished. When she finally saw it, he knew that he had made her proud, and that was all that mattered to him. Now, as they sat in the restaurant, surrounded by their loved ones, Jaheim's mother couldn't stop smiling. She was so proud of her son and everything he had accomplished. Looking at his mother's happy face, Jaheim felt a sense of peace. He knew that he had done the right thing. In that moment, Jaheim knew that he had made his mother proud. He had come full circle from that little boy who used to read with his mom every night to the successful young man he was today. He owed everything to his mother, her sacrifices, her love, and her belief in him. Building the library had been his way of giving back to her and honoring her legacy. But he knew that no gift could ever be big enough to show her how much he appreciated all that she had done for him.